So I came across this, and this is not what I've ever done on my channel, not even close. But for the shits of it, I do want to just go ahead and play the fucking game, right? Um, and it has which you pick. Now this has become a common trend that I'm seeing, and it has six options. I'll read them. Number one, unlimited PTO. Two, 2.5% fixed rate mortgage. Three, a 20% raise. Four, 10% match on investments. Five, 4-day work week. Six, $300 in free groceries each month. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately cross off this number two and number four. Reason being because, and it says 10% match on investments. What, like, who's matching me and what investments, right? Because um you like, what if they don't turn in anything? Like, people, when they hear investments, and this is what bugs me about investments, is people's um people's mindset about investments, because I guess what they hear on the internet is just put money into something and then it turn it into surplus. Sometimes shit go wrong. Like, I don't understand why people don't ever mention that investments are similar to gambling, because you don't know where your money's going to come from. You don't, especially the way a lot of people look at it today. You're not talking about investors going in and that look at property, look at the turnout, look at trends and all that. No, you're talking about people who got a phone who go, I heard someone say investments. That's what I do, invest. And then they just put their money somewhere that says it went up last year. Like, that's what it is. So no, I'm not doing that. 2.5% fixed rate mortgage. I already own my home. If I want a bigger house, I would rather just take out a personal loan to just rebuild this thing. If that's the case, like, at least I get to control some of the cost. So, I mean, you can control which kind of, like, the how big a house you buy. But if literally, if this house burnt down today, because I don't carry house insurance, because I personally think insurance is stupid, because insurance is getting a monthly bill forever, because you might get a monthly bill for a period of time. I think it's the dumbest exchange on planet Earth. But if my house burnt down today, I would go find a contractor somewhere and say, hey, how much to build me a box? Essentially, how do I rebuild a garage with a TV in the kitchen and the bathroom? Like, that's all I need. How much to do that, right? Now, obviously, it's not going to be the most extravagant or pleasant thing, like all that shit, right? But at the very minimum, I can control how much debt I put myself into trying to do that. So I can much better easily shop around and get, I won't need a super low rate, but I can get the best rate. But it's something that doesn't really come, I hope doesn't even come up in my future, right? So that's out for me. Now this is where I get a little stuck, because I've been begging my job, dude, please go to a 4-day work week. And again, I drive a truck and we deliver the material that they make. Now, obviously, you can't just go, well, shit needs to be done on Friday still, and then just nobody does it. But you front load as much work as possible. Then when Friday gets there and it's like, oh, we just need like two people to come in. That's more ideal than y'all gonna work 5 days no matter what, and sometimes overtime and blah. Stop it. Front load the work week as much as possible. So I really love 4-day work weeks. I've only experienced it one time for like 2 weeks at a temp service, and the job fired me because I kept saying, why can't we sit down? I'm just standing here putting a piece in the spot. But moving on. So that is very attractive. Now, the $300 in free groceries each month. Depending on who you are, this is nothing. So you should just, like, if you're a family of five, like, you might want the relief, but in reality, you might as well just take the 20% raise and then some other shit. Like, $300 in groceries is not gonna do nothing for the family. But for me, living by myself, man, you give me $300 in free groceries each month, and I actually find out how to properly maximize the money when I go grocery shopping, because right now I don't. That's almost like cheating life. Well, this actually is cheating life because it's hypothetical, but you get the point. It would be just too good. You know what I mean? Um, Unlimited PTO. Now, here's the tricky part about that. Does that mean I never have to go to work? Because if it's unlimited, why do I ever have to go in? You get what I'm saying? Why do I ever have to go into work? And if I never have to go into work, that means I can double my income. So fuck the 20% raise. I'll just take unlimited PTO, and the raise is redundant. Now, if you take the unlimited PTO to double your whatever and a 20% raise, or even if you just plan on taking a 20% raise, what the fuck was that? Okay, anyway, um, if you take the unlimited PTO and a 20% raise, that means you are somebody who feels like, and it may be true, but you feel like you never have to be like do have anything to do at all, right? Like because let's say I take unlimited PTO, I don't think I would actually enjoy that. Like yes, I would like go to the gym more. Like I was talking to a dude the other day, like man, I wish I could go back to the days where I would go hoop in the morning and then at night when I got off, or when I had a weekday off. But to if I had literally never had to go into work, it would, at some point it would be like, all right, I went to the gym, I came home, played a game, I checked out a movie. Uh, uh, you would start to lose your mind as like, okay, what exactly where do I stop? Yeah, you can go. Yes, you can go and learn another language. Yes, you can probably check out a boxing class or something. Yeah, you can probably go and check out a cooking class or something. Yes, you can go out. It's going to get to a point where you start to overload yourself and go, you know, I could have been off work by now. You're going to actually put yourself into a situation where it's like work. Like you know those stories where like people hit for hundreds of millions of dollars and end up broke. It's not just because of bad investments. It's because when you don't give yourself something to actually do, you just want to have fun. You kind of back yourself into a corner of, I'm technically working now, so you just start making a whole bunch of shit decisions. Like one of the reasons poor people stay poor and pass on poor habits, because when you grow up with a family that largely does not work, you start to really just do the dumbest shit ever, like continuing to not work and just be recreational. It's not a good idea. So what do you mean unlimited PTO? All I like honestly to feel good. Once I get 5 weeks, I don't know. It takes 10 years at my fucking job to get 5 weeks, but whatever. You get the point. Once 5 weeks is perfect for me. That's my birthday week. That's the 2 days on Thanksgiving that they don't give you. That's around Christmas, which literally can come from the same week. So I'm still only at 2 weeks. That's somewhere during this. I don't think my job gives 2 weeks off at a time. But let's just say let's say you can put 2 weeks together. That's 2 weeks off somewhere during the summer, and then another bullshit week somewhere. Or hell, you pick a couple spots on Friday. It was like I want that Friday off, I want that Friday off, that Monday off, then that Friday. Like you can set like 5 weeks is perfect. You people who need all this time off, what are you doing? What are you doing? And don't get me wrong, I'm king of the man. Like when I take vacation times, I hate traveling. So my vacation is literally just waking up late, going going to do some shit, whatever. Maybe like I said, maybe the gym. Maybe I just get up and just watch YouTube for a few hours. Maybe after that I get up, like I understand the whole not needing to do anything with your time off. But when you need so much time off that people talk about all the time, what in the actual fuck are you doing? What are you doing? So unlimited PTO for me, unless I really just need 5 weeks, honestly. So I think by default I have to say no to that one. By default. So now I have 20% raise, 4-day work week, $300 free groceries. I am definitely taking the 4-day work week. Definitely. Monday through Thursday. And I'm yo, that's already extending your PTO. Already. Well, you get what I mean. You're not paid that Friday, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you already have an extra day off during that week to do whatever the fuck you want with. So that's just technically PTO. By default, technically. And then now, do I want the groceries or the raise? So let's see. What do I make now? What's 20% of what I make now? So divided by 5. Oh shit. Give me a second. Let's see here. 20%. No, 1/5 of this divided by 5. Okay. Wow, it's been a long time since I did division. I'm surprised I still notice. Oh crap. Okay, now add that. Okay, stay with me. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. Easy to raise. Easy. Because it's already, if you're raised, listen, this is what gets people in trouble sometimes with those trick questions, because you don't really realize what it is. You don't do the proper math, right? You don't quickly do the math. Like, if your 20% raise is equal to 300 or more before overtime, this is before overtime. Just take the raise. Like, if you're going to take the raise, immediately $300 means nothing, right? It means nothing at all. So scratch that on off. So my 2 would be 20% raise in 4-day work week. Now, I probably should end this exercise there, but I won't. So, let's see. If you took the unlimited PTO, fuck it, let's go instead of a single person. Let's say you are a family with a mortgage, a family of 4 with a mortgage, and you people who have these $1,800 mortgages, why? I did a video on that before, if you saw it, and apparently people can't live near airports. Like, I just don't get it. But anyway, so let's say you're a family of 4, you're getting this low mortgage, blah blah blah. So I'm assuming you would need. Hold on, let's backtrack. Who the fuck needs 4? Well, now that I think about it, if you are good at investing, why the fuck do you give a fuck about that person 10%? Because now why? I don't understand that. Can anybody explain who would choose 4 ever? That has to be an anomaly. That has to be, because I just don't understand the point of it. Actually, I'm gonna just stop here, because outside of myself,
my partner, when he was a scammer, he could do that.
I don't see the point in any of this, other than the 2 a lot of this. So explain to me what you would pick, and answer the question that got me confused, if you can. But yeah, I just thought this would be like a little fun thing to go over since I saw it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pause and see if I can go to the comment section. All right, here's the actual post. It's that Dave, one of those Dave Ramsey specialists, and um, yeah, this person right off top said unlimited PTO is a trap. It's like because it's like what do you do exactly? I'm lost to what it is. Do you know how much of your money you're going to spend actually with unlimited PTO? Now that I think about it, like imagine how like we actually spend money at work. There's been many times where I've been like, okay, I get paid tomorrow, blah blah blah. While I'm sitting here waiting, what do I need? And I've spent money at work. So imagine if you just never go to work, but you get used to that check coming in. You're gonna become mind numb after a while. You just become numb, not really feeling any emotion towards your money after a while, which some people consider a good thing. That's horrible. That's awful for you to for you never feel any emotion towards your money. You know how many people gonna manipulate that right about you, assuming they recognize it. But let's see what people said. I was wondering how that worked. Totally depends on the company. You've had unlimited PTO? What the fuck? I've had unlimited PTO. It's not a trap, but you end up doing so much work when you get back to make up for. There are people with unlimited PTO. That's a real thing. I thought this shit was for fun and games. There's literally unlimited PTO somewhere, but you just have to do the work that you left there when you get back. Bro, there's no way. No. Who does? So if that's how that works, that changes everything. That if you literally can just do the work when you get back to work, why would it? Like, do you know how often I would go, okay, I want to go this day because of this run, and then okay, this day, fuck it, I'll go in like that, that's a whole different dynamic. But I'm still not gonna pick it because I don't, like I said, I don't know how it works. But hell, there are times where me and a few coworkers shooting the shit just entertain the idea of being able to just switch our shift that we come in here and there because we just what I'm saying, like like when you have certain shit you want to do, it's just a fun thing to think about of like, okay, I'll come in first shift today, but then come in second shift this day. Like when I'm watching like Pistons game when they're actually good, there are days where I actually have to work first shift because the Lions come on at night, the Pistons come on at night. I hoop at night. But if I ain't got no sports coming on, if I ain't got no hooping session, I do not want to work first shift. I don't. I want to work second shift. I want to come in at that 2 to 10 or that 3 to 11, that 4 to 10, that 4 to 12, and then take my ass home and go to bed. Like, I do not want to work first shift. The only reason I want to work shift because shit that happens that I want to be a part of that happens after 6. Otherwise, seconds. If nothing I want to do happened after 6, I would never want to work first shift, ever. Who the fuck want to wake up on somebody else's time? But anyway, moving on. She said 1 in 4. What is that? Okay, I really. Oh, she worked. That's his fucking daughter. So apparently there are a lot of people who are just thinking about the money part. Just like I focus on the PTO part, your focus can't solely be, look, as a human being, you're allowed to do what you want. I'm just, talking philosophy here. You can't solely focus on money, right? You gotta be, it's like when you're talking about health, right? As much as you want to be healthy, if all you do is work yourself in terms of health, like gotta lift weights, gotta run, gotta eat a piece of chicken, at some point you're gonna go, fuck it, I never enjoyed anything. I'm just gonna binge and probably get myself a heart attack. Like you can't just only focus on just money. I don't. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you only focus on money when there's you literally could have free grocery, or you could have this unlimited PTO thing, or you could have, your 4-day work where you can't have time. Like, why do you only want to focus on money? We are extremely weird when it comes to that. And I mean, when I say we, I mean humans. This guy asked, what does 10% match mean? This guy said, when your employer matches what you invest. So if you invest 10% of your income, they'll contribute 10% on top of that. Yeah, no, I want my 4 days off. Because what he's saying is that when you retire, you should have hundreds of thousands of dollars, assuming you stay with the same company or the same retirement plan, and they all contribute to the same amount. It's like, again, dude, just whatever. I just don't. Personally, I just don't see it. I don't understand it. 20% wage in a 4-day work week. He exactly what I picked. Because to me, that's the best balance. That's the best what they call bang for your buck. You get you work less days, although you work the same amount of time, 40 hours, but you work less days. And then you get a bigger check. You're going to enjoy that way more. Because that 10% investment, yes, that's long term, looking for your retirement, but there are going to be a bunch of times where you actually regret it. You could lose your job. You could get a situation you want to pull early or whatever. Like, I just don't see why you would pick 10% investment. I just don't get it. 10% match and 20% raise. That will bring speed and get me out of step 2. Okay, they're talking about the budget plan that he has. Since my house is paid off and I'm retired, I'll take 4 and 6. What is that? You're retired already. Okay. I understand why you wouldn't pick 4-day work week. That's stupid. I understand why you wouldn't pick PTO. Okay, she doesn't have a choice but to pick 4 and 6. Never mind. But then you have an employer. This is not for retired people, obviously. Just say 6, lady. All right, I'm gonna stop it there because now I'm not even getting. I'm just gonna stop it now. I'm gonna stop it now. So yeah, also answer the question. Put it in the comment section, and hopefully YouTube shows me the damn comments, because sometimes lately YouTube has not even been showing me your comments. Like, it'll say 1 there or however many comments are there. Then I go and ain't no comments there. I don't know why YouTube does that, but do it anyway. So hopefully I'll see it. Maybe I gotta do some trick or something, and just pick y'all too. Tell me why, and be right, not positive. I'm out.